Welcome back, everybody. Today is day 26 of our health accountability journey. I am the accountability doc, and I am here to get you healthier. Today, I want to talk about why mindful chewing is actually the secret to better nutrient absorption. We've been on our fiber journey, and I've been pushing everybody to get enough fiber for 30 days because most Americans don't get enough of their fiber. If you're new, we recommend women getting 25 grams of fiber a day and men 38 grams of fiber a day. There's so many health benefits. So just to check in on you guys, did you get in your fiber for the day? Did you try eating a little healthier? Did you avoid processed foods? And did you get in a little bit of exercise? I've been pushing to get you guys healthier, and I'm holding you guys accountable. There are so many reasons why you should be getting in more fiber and eating healthier. Better digestion, less bloating, more energy, better sleep, better sugar management, just to name a few, and so much more. We've talked about these in my previous episodes. If you haven't checked those out, check those videos out. So let's push ourselves to get to 30 days. And it's okay if you don't make it every single day. We take it one step at a time. Okay to make mistakes, but we just try and get better day by day. So let's talk a little bit about what mindful chewing is and why it's so important for your nutrient absorption. Mindful chewing is often just dismissed as like an etiquette. Just chew quietly, chew with your mouth closed. But it's the first and most critical step in a complex chain of biological reactions. Digestion doesn't start in your stomach. It starts in your mouth. When you chew, you break down the food, right? So here's the science behind why slowing down and chewing thoroughly, maybe 20 to 30 times per bite, is actually the secret to unlocking more nutrition in your food. So let's break it down. Number one, there is the mechanical breakdown and an increased surface area of the food. The more you chew, the smaller the food particles become. This is basic physics, and as smaller particles get smaller, they have an increased and larger surface area than the larger chunk, right? So if you have a big chunk of food, the surface area is this big. But if you break it down to a bunch of smaller pieces, they all have a larger surface area. And combined, that surface area is bigger. So why this is important is because digestive enzymes in your saliva and in your stomach only work on the outside of the food, the surface area of the food. So by chewing thoroughly, you give these enzymes millions of these entry points to start breaking down food and getting you access to vitamins and minerals that would otherwise be trapped and pass through your system undigested. 2, let's talk about chemical predigestion. Saliva isn't just water to help you swallow. It's actually a chemical liquid full of enzymes. It has amylase and lipase. And your saliva has these to break down complex starches into simple sugars and fats. So you get a head start with your saliva. The longer food stays in your mouth, the more these enzymes can start that process to start breaking down your food. And this reduces the heavy lifting that your stomach and pancreas will have to do later, leading to significantly less bloating and gas. 3, this is the cephalic phase of digestion. When you have mindful chewing, it signals your brain that a meal is happening. And this is the cephalic phase response. As you taste and smell food while chewing, your brain will send signals via your vagus nerve to your stomach and pancreas. Your stomach creates hydrochloric acid, which is HCl, and the signal triggers the release of this stomach acid and bile before your food even arrives. If you just haul down your food and eat it super fast, your stomach is actually caught off guard, leading to poor acid production and not very good absorption of critical minerals like iron, B12, magnesium. So, when you take the time to chew, you give your stomach and pancreas a little head start to producing those acids and bile so that by the time the food arrives into your stomach, they're ready to start that digestion process. If you're scarfing down your food too fast, your stomach and pancreas aren't ready, you're not going to absorb as much nutrition. 4, let's talk about nutrition inside plant cell walls. This is obviously very important when you're eating plant-based foods or fiber-rich greens. Many plants have their nutrition locked into the cell wall through the cellulose. Humans cannot digest cellulose, and so the only way through it is to get those nutrition out by physically breaking the cell wall through grinding of your teeth, through good chewing. If you don't chew your spinach or chew your nuts into a paste and break down that cellular cell wall, you're literally just not getting access to the nutrition inside the cell wall. Then you're just literally flushing the expensive nutrition down the toilet. You're not getting access to it because it's blocked by a cell wall, and your body doesn't have the enzymes to break down those cell walls in plants. So that's why chewing is so important. It gives your body a head start to start the digestive process. It helps break down the foods in your mouth so that your stomach and your small intestines have access and an easier ability to absorb those nutrients faster and easier. Let's not waste the nutrition. Start chewing slowly. It helps a lot with absorption. That's all I have for today. I hope that you've been feeling great along your health journey as I push you guys to eat healthier and healthier. For me, I've noticed better sleep, better digestion, and better sugar levels as I feel like I've been avoiding some of those sugar crashes with high carb meals. Again, I'm pushing you guys. Let's try and reach for 30 days and see how we feel. Hopefully changing some of these habits for just a month will push us to go even further. As we make these small changes, I think they'll become easier and easier to do for our future health. I've been still on my fiber diet. This morning I had my fiber bars for breakfast. That was about 10 grams of fiber. For lunch today, I had some leftover rice, meat, and vegetables. I had an avocado with that. That was about 15 grams of fiber. For dinner, I had some fried rice and some Asian vegetables. I'm going to top it all off with my fiber supplements, my fiber gummies, and that pushes me over 40 grams of fiber today. So I'm still on this journey with you guys, pushing for better health and colon cancer prevention. Thanks for listening today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give it a like, subscribe, comment down below. I'd love to hear the progress of your health journey. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.